what are the best practices to prevent or stop the food printing. So these are the objective of this course, this unit. Let's start food printing concept. Food printing, as I told you, it's about information gathering. So food printing is the first step of any attack. So this is the first step for the attackers. This is the very first step for the penetration tester or the people they want to do the assessment of the organization. So this is the very first step. So they try to collect the maximum information. So there are two type of food printing. One, it is called passive. So yesterday we have discussed about the passive information gathering. Mean we don't talk to the target. We don't send the communication. We don't send the packet. We try to browse the internet. We try to find the information over the media. So we try to find the information that is freely or publicly available. So we don't need to interact the company. So that is called passive. And active, when we start interacting with the target network. Might be I'm sending an email I'm sending a query to the target organization asking about the services. I'm doing scanning. I'm sending malware. I'm sending some other packets. That is called active. Then what information basically we collect using the food printing? First, organization information. What is information inside the organization? Like employee detail, number of employees, the job roles of the employee, telephone number of the employees, email IDs, background of the organization, so technology that they're using. This is organization, like overall. So we are not going deep in this case. So we're getting basically overall information, like high level information about the target network. Then we try to find the network information that include the domain names, registration authority, live IP addresses, IP address reachable system. When we say reachable system, so if a company has might be 3,000 servers, 3,000 devices inside the company network, but it is not necessary, it is not mandatory that all the 3,000 devices are accessible from the internet. So companies or organizations only publish a few servers for the services, like might be web application, might be FTP, might be mail servers, and not all. So we want to get the IPs of those servers only we can access from outside. And system information, that includes operating system of the target server, what application is running, version of that application, like especially for the web servers, and users account users on that machine, and we try to get the passwords. If these passwords are clear text, if passwords are not clear text, then we do the brute forcing or we do the password cracking techniques. So objective of food printing, it's very clear. We want to know maximum information about target. Maximum information we have, our attack will be more, like the more chances the attack will be successful. So then once we have this information, like if I know the IP address, I know the person name, I know the admin name, I know the like operating system information, so then I can go for vulnerability or identification. So like for example, if I know a company using Apache is one of the web server, company using Apache, and what version of Apache, for example, it is 1.1.1. Okay, so 1.1.1, it's mean, oh, this is a version of Apache, so this version I can search over the internet Apache vulnerabilities. Okay, so you can find a lot of vulnerability list and you can try those vulnerabilities. However, regarding this one VirtualBox, this is a software we use to build the virtual machines. So during break time I will explain to you. Sorry. Okay, so that was the concept of food printing. So food printing through search engines we do on regular basis. I want to download the software. What I do, go to the Google, go to the Yahoo search engine, and then perform my search. So major search engines always give us the information. If I go to the let me browse a website, just Google. So just I know the company name, for example, STC. Okay, right? Just example I'm giving, Saudi Telecom. Okay. So what is Saudi Telecom company? So I can find some basic information. See, Saudi Telecom company is Saudi Arabia based digital company that offers telecommunication services. You can see, you can find some basic information about the company, including the type of business, including the telephone number, the CEO detail as well. See, CEO is a Nasser bin Suleiman Al Nasir, right? And he became the CEO of this company's Feb 26 in 2018. And stock price, you can see this is given as stock price. Saudi Riyal, see here, SAR 99.70. See here, current, like you can see the stock market value as well. Look, so this is basically footprinting using search engines. If I search for another company, for example, if I put the name of just another company, let me do here. Okay. For example, if I put IBM, so if we know the company name, then we can IBM. I can see some detail. And if I look in the left side, you will find I can see the many pages like IBM.com, right? If I scroll down, so this is a starting point. If we want to plan attack against a company, against a person who is working for company XYZ, so we start searching in this way. Even in the LinkedIn page, if I go and search for, see here, if I go for LinkedIn, I'm giving you a few examples. Now I'm searching for the people that are working in IBM. Okay, so what I will do? Okay, I will. So I will go into a search. Okay, search. Okay, so I will put search. For example, I can say search for IBM. Okay, IBM company. Search for IBM. So this is IBM data. Okay, so let's go with the technology and see here. We can find the information IBM, and then if we start searching, you'll find the people that are working here. So you can see the list of people. So there are 1,850 employees working in United Arab Emirates. So there is a for IBM. Okay, so we can start looking these people. Who are these people? Okay, let's start. See here where they live. If you look here, so you will find the detail of them. You will find the details. So basically, what is their job role, where they are located. So it is not necessarily they are sitting inside the UAE. It is possible that they are sitting in a remote location but managing a UAE region. So you can, this is information, this is footprinting. So this is a method that we use to find the people, to find the organization, basic like high level information. So this is called for reconnaissance, information gathering, more and more. So what I can do here, I can write down all this information. Okay, I can write down, okay, company name is IBM, type of business, technology, our number of employees within the UAE region 1,850. Okay, now assume that as a training center I want to reach them, I want to offer them some training, and I want to reach the department. I can see that who is the training coordinator, who is the head of training department. Okay, who is working in the like as the IT head. So where we can contact that person. For example, this is vice president. Okay, so if I'm working as a cloud provider and I want to do some business with the IBM, I want to reach these people. What I can do, I can look here, see vice president IBM cloud and cognitive software. I can send the message to this guy. I can make a connection with this guy, or if I click on this person, I can find more detail about that person. See here, if I click on contact information, you will see here email ID is given. This is the personal email ID. Look here, majid.wasim@gmail.com. So this is his personal email ID. Okay, so this is basically these are some methods we use for the footprinting. Okay, or in information gathering. So there are so many methods are there. We use the search engines, we use the social media, and to find the people, to find the organizations, organization information, what type of business they are doing, where they are located, number of employees working in that company, and what type of job role they have. If we need something, so to whom we can reach. Yes, any question, please? Okay. You understand the information gathering, the concept?
Yes, thank you.
Perfect.
I have a question about gathering information from LinkedIn.
Okay.
You know, these are professor people and masters. You know, they are not going to give or show information, important information.
Okay.
Not all of them.
True. So therefore, we are not depending on only on one media. So what we can do, we can find the basic info, like name of the person. Just I show you vice president. I want to see who is the vice president of IBM. I found a guy, Majid is there, right? So I can see when he joined the IBM, before where he was working, okay, from where he has completed his graduation. So this is basic information that will help me to do the social engineering. Okay, so this will help me. It is not compulsory that you will find everything, but you found some basic information, then you can expand your search to the other channel as well, not only the social media. You can now, you know the name of that guy, you know the company name. Now you can try to find on the Instagram, you can try to find on the Facebook. Okay, so might be you will get some more information. If you don't find more information about that person, then you can see his connection as well, and we are pretty sure that in the connection of that person there will be family member of that person as well, right?
Yes,
Is
thank you,
it?
doctor.
So with the family members you can start communicating, and then see, this is a basically, there are different methods the marketing people are doing, like a profession hackers, profession, the people that are doing the fraud as well. So these are techniques that are doing the fraud as well. You know that people that are posting, okay, for example, Majid, this guy joined IBM, okay, in 2018, perfect. Before that he was working, might be a company in the Dell. I can give a call to, might be his old colleague. I am Majid, I need this information, could you please share this information with me? So the possibilities are there of social engineering. Okay, so
Mr. Muhammad,
yes, please.
yesterday you talked about the reconnaissance, one of the hacking phase. You remember?
Yes, yes,
Is photo-printing one of the one type A
yes,
of the reconnaissance?
exactly. Yes, exactly.
Thank
So reconnaissance is a basically a terminology that we use for the information gathering. Footprinting is part of information gathering, but when we say purely footprinting, so it is about just profiling the company network. Okay, profile. So you are getting information, you are building, making a profile with you. Okay, company name is ABC, employee name is this one. When he joined the company, when he was graduated, what is the email ID? So when we do this thing, this is called profiling. Okay, so we are basically profiling of the target, because we, on the base of this profile, we will plan our attacks, we plan our activity, what type of activity we can perform, what type of activity you can launch. So footprinting is a part of information gathering. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
welcome. So then in the Google search, there's advanced query options available in the Google. So there's a cache options available, link related info site. So these are some keyword that we can use. So we can find a big list of Google. Let me show you if I can find some information about Google advanced operators. Let me see. So Google search guide, so you can search in this way, you'll find some search. See here, okay, no, this not this one. Okay, just 1 minute, I'm looking for basically the keywords.
I think you should write operators, Google advanced Google operators.
Okay, thank you.
It's Google Docs.
Google Docs, so basically actual name is Google Docs. Okay, so let me see Google Docs.
Not Dorks. Dorks with R.
Just 1 minute. Okay. There will be a lot. Book will be there. There will be a PDF book. Cache dot. I'm looking for some example to show you. Just 1 minute. Google. These are on Shodan. I think Google hack. Google hack database. Okay. Exploit DB is there. So let me go in this way. Okay. And so here. Okay, for example, these are some queries. Okay, let me scroll down if I can find something interesting for you guys. Oh man, these are only vulnerabilities. No, it is not giving this. Let me see, guys. There's a one PDF document is there where all the queries are written, but currently I am not able to find that manual. Okay. Let me see. I'm just going to.
Yeah, are you looking for a table kind
No,
of
it's a basically the complete manuals are there. See, this is okay. This example, for example, see here. I'm looking for pages that contain the login portal. Okay, see here in URL ADFS. Let's see here. If I copy this query from here and I put in a Google search engine. See here, I'm going to put here. So okay, so you will find say all these the result search result is basically login page. If you click on any website here, you will find the login page will be there. So it means this page will contain the username and password field to sign in. Okay, so there are thousands. Look here, sign in keyword is there. So on this page, sign in keyword you will find. So here are the different queries are there that we can use in a Google. You will see thousands of queries are there. See site gov in title and desktop db. So this is files containing the juicy information regarding the government organizations. If I just copy this one, honestly you'll find a very good information. So these are the search techniques using a Google. See here, I will not open any document, but simply I will show you. See here, index of. If I click on this one, you will find like, see here, this is CDA SQL. This is SQL info.txt. Look here, right? So this is not only the one. There are thousands of queries are available. See here, sphere hider admin login. So advisories and vulnerabilities. Okay, entire index of X. Do you know that exam map? This is for application HT docs. So files containing some good information. See here JBDC MySQL localhost 3306 plus username plus passwords. File contain the passwords. If I click, okay, let me copy it. Guys, I will not do anything, but I will simply show you. Okay. See here. Look. Port 8080, look there, type, okay, this is alibaba.duet pool. So username is root and password is empty. See here, password is empty. See, right? Interesting or not, these things? See here, entitled netcam sc. So this is,
Excuse me?
see here, yes, please.
I am not understanding what you're doing.
I'm just making a random search in the Google, okay? In the Google, we are just making a random search. Normally what happened for the information gathering, what we do, we just go to the Google and we put our required information, right? Yes, true or
Yes, that's
not?
correct.
Yes, but as a hacker, I don't need the basic information. Okay, I don't need the basic. I need the information which I can use to attack the organization. I can attack on the target, right? So with a
Yes, you need
normal search,
specific
yeah,
knowledge.
exactly. So with a normal search, I will not find the information. For example, if I'm looking for IBM, so to launch that, to gain the access to IBM portal, what I need the login page, right? I need a username and password area. So if you look here, so there are very many websites that you will not find the login page immediately. Might be you need to search, you need to go here. So, and other thing, sometime what happen when the companies publish the websites, there's important documents are there, because the security engineers, they don't put the proper security control, so they miss the security control, they miss the file permissions. Okay, so with such kind of search, we are able to get the access to those documents. Just example is given here. I'm looking for the files those contain the username and password. Look here, I found the username, right? But it's mean if somehow I gain the access to this website, somehow this target on port 80 and port 80, you will find if I put the username without password, I will get the access, I will logged into. But now what application they're using, I need to do some more. See, this is SSM basically, I think is a Microsoft product they're using. Application name is SSM. So just we are trying to find more information, not normal the Google search, with the advanced Google search options.
And how did you do the advanced Google search?
Sorry?
How did you do the exact the Google search? How did
Just
you find
simply,
this?
yes, exactly. That's how we alternate. So here we have the Google hacking database. That's the reference database. If you look here, so these are what the people are doing. The people, the security researchers or the hackers, so they are working 24/7. Okay, they tried the different techniques, even security organizations. So then they compile some queries. Look, this is a query. Okay, these are the queries they put on the websites like Google Hack Database. This is a website where the queries are there. See here. So if these queries basically, these are the queries. This is not a normal text. So these are the queries. Okay. So these queries when we put in the Google, so it will basically run in a background, and it will try to find over the internet anything that match with this query. It will give to us. Yes, got it.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So this is basically normally you work with a database, right? With the SQL you have worked. So in SQL, what you do? So you make a query like you want to use a data. You say use, then you put the database name. So you are inside the database. You want to create a table. So you say basically you say okay, create a database table. You put the table name. Then you press enter. So table is created. So these are the queries. Similar queries we are using for the Google. So these queries are called advanced operators. These queries are called advanced operator, and you can see at this time there are 6,152 entries are there. So these entries are working different ways. See here, I'm going to show you another example. This is file type CSV. You know CSV basically this is like a report. Okay, and the file keyword is secret access key. If I make this search, so all over Google will run a query all over the internet. Anything that match with this query, it will show to me. Okay, anything that match with this query, it will show to me. So I can look here, see here. So this is passive information gathering. This is a method to collect the information over the internet using a search engine, using social media. So this is referred to the passive information gathering. Yes, friends, got it? Any question about it? So you can see that thousands queries are available. So you can try any query just for testing purpose, just to see what the result will be. Now it is not reachable. Site is down. Trying again. Okay. So it is trying again. Same way, if you go next page, you will find some more. See, look. Default passwords. Search for default passwords. Okay, see here. Look, no etc. You know, etc is a basically Linux operating system. etc file contain the username and sorry, everything. All the configurations are under the etc. If I make the search in the Google, what will happen? Any website that is hosted on the Linux server and permissions are not properly set, it is open access. Okay, so you will get the information. See here. it will contain the password file, it will contain the shadow file. So there are so many things will be there. Let me show you. Okay, not available. So if the security controls are not set properly, so you will get the information. Let me go down.
But I don't understand what query is.
Query is basically is a statement. Okay, you know, in the computer science or mathematics, you study if and then, right? What is if? So you put if 1 is equal to 1, then make it true. Okay, declare is that true. So this is query is a basical if and then. So if this thing match, please show me on the screen. If this condition match, show me on the screen. So Google search engines are basically like uh, search engine have the access to the all the caches, databases, web content, everything. So therefore when we write something here, so it became a query. When we search, so it's like if we are saying, okay, search for anything that has MySQL database and it installed on network on port 3306. It contain the username and the password, okay, and extensions YML or JavaScript. So please share the result. Okay, now what is YML? This is Ansible, okay, automation. JavaScript, this is for the Java. So we make a query all over the internet, okay, all over the internet. If there is any website that has MySQL database installed on port 3306 and it contain the file contain the username and password and extension is YML or JavaScript, please show the result on the screen.
Yes,
This is query.
Is it all the server that has MySQL will show up here, or only some
Yeah.
of them?
No, only the servers which are vulnerable and having a username password files open, mean there's no proper security control. Okay, because we are putting multiple condition. First, MySQL running on port 3306. Okay, then it should contain the username and password field, right? So we are putting multiple. If these conditions match, then it will show. If there's a MySQL server running on port, for example, 555, so that will not come in this list. Why? Because we put the port number 3306. And if it is public, it's a publish, and there's a username and password field is there, and there's a file extension YML. Okay, it will show. If it is not, then it will not show. Yes, got the information about query? Yes, query is clear
Yes.
or not? Okay, so query is basically something that you want to match. Okay, got it, friends? Clear? So you can see there are so many Google advanced operators available, search available. What you can do, you can make some, for example, you know, the websites could be on port 999. You can put that value. Okay, so you can make some changes as per your requirements here. Now I'm looking for all the Fortinet client. You know, Fortinet is a firewall. So Fortinet is a basically firewall client we use for the VPN. So I'm looking for any computer, any organization that is using Fortinet as a VPN client. I'm looking for that. Okay, so see here, if I copy it, see now look here, if I click here, so you get the web. See, this is Fortinet. Fortinet client, if someone has experience working with the firewalls, you will see that when we log into the Fortinet firewall, so there will be a page like this. Yes, friend. So got the idea about some queries? It is clear?
I want to ask you, to what extent are the data is being collected? Like, because there's a lot of data, and what is the focus?
Yeah, focus is objective. basically what you are looking for. What is your objective to attack on the target network? For example, if your company is asking you, okay, just find all the information that is available over the internet of company ABC, then maximum information that you will try. Okay, maximum information. So in that case, there's no limitation. So you will try maximum. Might be you spend 1 week, you will spend 10 days. So you try to search over the social media, Google, everywhere. So you'll prepare the report. If company is asking you to, okay, we don't need everything, we want to simply see what feature of database is exposed over the internet. In that case, you will not worry about the login portal, you will look only for the database related queries. So that depends on the basically objective. Okay. Okay, so let me move to the next slide. So this is these are few examples of food printing. And here there in the Google, so you will find many options, cache, link, related. So when you start reading this thing, Google Hack database or Google Advanced Operator, you will find a lot of information about this. So in URL, for example, now I want to restrict only to a specific website, for example, to IBM, to EC Council only, or to Dell only. So I can use the keyword in URL. So in URL basically mean only for that specific website. For example, here in the Google, if I add one more keyword here, my previous, for example, my objective is only for company ABC. Okay, so what I can say in URL colon, I can put, for example, IBM IBM.com. Okay, so I'm basically limiting my query only for IBM. So this you can find. So there's nothing inside with my query. Okay, so in URL can help you to focus on a specific target.
You wrote URL wrong.
Sorry, and URL. Sorry, thank you. In URL, thank you. See here, nothing is there. So there are two ways. One, as a hacker, as a certified ethical hacker, when we work, so we are working target oriented, mean company oriented. So company ABC, we want to find the information about that company. But if I'm a professional hacker, in my case, I want to find the vulnerabilities over the internet, then I will decide what is my prime target. For example, my objective is I want to steal the credit card information. So in that case, my focus is not one organization, my focus is the entire internet. All right? My objective, I want to steal the credit card information. So in that case, I'm not organization specific active. I'm not doing organization specific activity. So I will try to find the maximum information. Then after that, I will select, oh, this website could contain the credit card information, or this company could have the debit card information. Then I can choose the target from the list. Okay. Understood? Clear?
Yes, it's kind of random, not for specific.
Yes. Exactly. So as a hacker, you basically do the random because your target is only you want to crack the password, you want to gain the access to website. Like in that case, you will do the random search. But if you want to work for a specific company, specific organization, then you will basically specify the query target to that organization only. Clear? Okay, so Google hacking database is simply I just showed to you, and we have seen the Google Docs in the Google Hack database, very useful. Try to spend some time to understand. So when you start reading, it is not only that you're reading some text, so it will give you a lot of idea. This we have seen these examples. See here. Now in general, Vice Advanced Entitled Links is SPA configuration. So what we are looking, we're looking for the voice over IP routers. You know, many companies, they have their own voice gateway, especially their call centers, right? And call centers have the access to call all over the world. So what you can, if you have the access, if you are able to find something, so you can make telephone calls free of cost. Okay. So these are some search and descriptions are given for your reference. Gather information using reverse image search. Okay, they gather from using Google Advanced and the reverse image search. What reverse image search basically help an attacker in tracking the original source and detail of image. For example, you have an image, okay? You have a photograph, you have a profile picture, or you have something that go nowadays in the Google. We have the option that is Google image search. For example, if you have the picture, you want to search the information about that picture, okay? Google image search. Google image search is available. Just upload that picture, and over the internet it will try to find who has published that picture, okay? Just images, go there, put the image, upload your image, and you will see that it will find information about the publisher of that image. So this is another technique that, like, you know, that like how the police trace a person. For example, people do the posting on the internet, right, on the social media. They want to see that who has posted. If anonymous access is there, anonymous access means we don't know the user and password who has posted that picture. Then the security experts use such kind of techniques to identify the actual source of that image. So from where the image was posted, okay, what basically user account was used in the beginning. So all this information we can find using the reverse image search. Then video as well. Gather information from video search engines, right? So there are video search engines also available. See, video search engines such as YouTube, Google videos allow attacker to search a video content related to the target. So in the YouTube, in such kind of, we can find the video content for any target as well. So gather information about the meta search. We have a lot of tools that basically, like Google search engines are there that help us to find the more information. Meta search engines use other search engines like Google, Bing, Ask to produce their own result from the internet. So these basically are, for example, meta search engines, like if I put my query in the backend, like there's a Google Hack database is like one of the example. If I put any query, it will use a multiple server in the background to collect the information. There's FTP, so we have seen many queries. Yes, we put the query regarding the FTP. Put your query like related to IoT, you'll find IoT devices. Like yesterday I put one query for web cameras. See here, these are some screenshots. Okay, I want to find the domains for google.com. So Google mean I want to find, see here, sublist -d google.com. So what I want to do, I want to find the top level domains using the Google search engine. So you can see this is a tool. See here, sublister is the tool in Linux environment, in Kali Linux, which you will practice during your iLab environment. So you can make a search in the command line, or you can make a search in graphical interface as well. See here, Google Earth to find the geographical location of the target. You know that in the Google, which is very easy to find. If just put the target name, you'll find the actual values. See here. For example, I'm looking for, just assume that I'm looking for this Tokyo, just example. If I go to maps, okay, we can find here as well. If I install the Google Earth, in a Google Earth we can put this one, the values values we can put, and we can find the famous here. So Google Maps, Google Earth help us to identify the exact location. So why we need the exact location? The reason, when we prepare the report, for example, company policy, like yesterday someone asking about, someone's telling we want to secure our country as well. Perfect, we are happy with that. Now how you can secure your country? If you know that who can attack on your country, right? So if you know that who can attack on your country, then definitely you need to know the IP range that is used by that country. As yesterday I told you, EANA has broken like IP scheme region wise. Like for Asia they're using specific region. For Saudi Telecom, specific IP range is there. If I do this specific range, mean the ranges are there. There's a hierarchy. There's a proper planning is there. There's a proper planning for that. So without planning, INA never distribute the IP addresses. So if we want to secure our organization, so we must know the source of for the attack. The attacks could happen from this source. If we know the city, for example, attack could happen from city ABC, so we must know what IP range is used by that city. At least not the city, but at least for the country, what IP range is used by that country. If we know that location, so once we start analysis, we start searching, oh, this is IP from that country, we must block immediately. So we can see on this. So Google Earth, such kind of tools can help us to identify the source of that country, the source of that request, so which will help us to secure our organizations. Okay. So see here another search engine, people search. People search is a very useful service, but unfortunately, in the Middle East or Asian region, so this is not useful. The reason, government authorities, only the government authority, they have access to the personal databases. Public it is not available, but in USA, in Europe, there are many organizations. If you are the paid member of that organization, you can find the personal information. Like if you put the first name, last name of that person, so you will find all the information about that person, where he is located, telephone number, the detail is there, because they maintain the record. But in this region it is bit difficult. Why? Because such kind of services are not available. Regarding, sorry Habiba, question, I missed your question. It is about if we use VPN, does it work? Yes, it will work. Even we are using VPN, so it will work fine. So it is always recommended that if you're working, if you are searching over the internet, you are doing some malicious activity, attackers never use the live IP, they always use a VPN, they always use anonymous. So it is always recommended. But as an ethical hacker, we don't do such kind of practice, and we don't need to use the VPN because we're doing the things legally. See here, this is another example of LinkedIn. See here, we want to we want to search information about a company, Microsoft, on LinkedIn. Okay, so this is a very, like, we don't need to put a Google query. There's an operating system that is called Kali or Parrot of Linux in your lab environment. What you will do, you will simply use a command, the harvester -d. D is basically for domain. So my target is Microsoft. This example, domain is Microsoft, and I want to limit my query up to 200 records, and then I want to use LinkedIn. Okay, so you can make the search in this. It's a very useful, because when company says, okay, for example, if I'm working for one company ABC, now company is telling to me, Ramzan, you are the certified, so you are the basically ethical hacker for our organization, you are the security analyst of our company. Do one thing, try to find all the information about our company which is available over the LinkedIn. So what I will do, I don't need to do manually, I can use this tool, put my company domain abc.com or abc, then limit my search and specify the search engine that I want to use, like LinkedIn. So it will find all the information about Microsoft which is available on the LinkedIn. So then we can prepare the report and we can analyze the information. And see here, user information. Look, interesting query. See here, like employee information, Amrita, right? Andrew, Arun, Ashish Roy, right? Ashish. So it's mean that using these queries, we can find a good information. See, name of the person and the job role in the organization. See here, if we make our search more complicated, more advanced, we can get their email IDs. If we make our search more advanced, we add some more features, we can get the telephone number of those people as well. I can show you some example where you will find username and password over the internet for many organizations. Let me show you one real world example. A few years ago, data was hacked. One of the hacker group, they steal the information using such kind of methods, and unfortunately, they got success and they found username and password for the many organizations. I'm going to show you and see the interesting thing here. Okay, it's already there. Interesting. Don't think that we are secure. Okay, don't think that we are secure, and might be your username password is also there. Okay, this is a website which I have reported last year. to one of telecom authority. It's the old data. It was breached in 2015-16. Okay. Oh, so it's mean it is down. So what I will do now? Yes, friend. Any opinion? I cannot access the website. It is down. What should I do now? I want to see the information. Yes. Anyone?
Open
Do in March.
VPN.
VPN will not work
Doctor,
because website is down. Yes, dear.
yeah, you can look for the archive. The archive.
Like,
Google.
Excuse me?
okay, I will. Yes.
You can use the archive for this website.
Exactly, archive.org. I can use archive. Okay, the website that is not available, website is down, no more available. Authorities has taken the actions and the website is down, closed. No need to worry. I have archive.org. It is a way back machine. So I'm not worried because it will help me to get the information. See here, I just put the URL here. And I can see the old records. I'm not see only in 2019, only for 1 year. So the data was disclosed, and even this is old data, but I'm going to show you some interesting. For example, July 2019. So this data was available. If I click here, so look here. For many countries like Thailand, Philippines, Sri Lanka, India, see here part 2, part 1. Then runner reasons for tracks here, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Dubai. If I click on Saudi Arabia, see here, Saudi Arabia, what we're getting here, see here, look. So the guy is working in Saudi government, and you can see smartlink.com.sa, right? This is the website, see 238. Okay, if I scroll down, we can find, see here, name of the person. Sorry guys, yes, I need to close the chat for a couple of minutes. See, name of the person, look. And the password would be there. I will show you some passwords as well. Okay, multiple organizations, mean departments.
Mr. Muhammad,
Yes, please.
sorry, I didn't hear you when you said archive. It helps and what?
Yeah, and archive basically will help us. For example, you are looking for some content. So content was available might be 1 year ago. Okay, you're looking for a website, looking for some data which was available 1 year ago, but now today it is not available. So how you can go back? Because if the browser website, might website is not working, might be contents are changed. So how you can go back? How you can search for the old content? Okay.
Okay, thank
So
you so much.
archive.org basically help us to find such confirmation. Even it's old. So since a website is published, so archive.org basically maintain the cache like archive of all the websites. And when we make the search, you see here, look here, look. Even fly the way is there. See here, fly the way. So username, email protected. Look, see here. Not only for FedBay, many organizations. Many organizations. Let me go to.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Who are they? Who hacked this website?
These are the
or
hackers.
who
These,
hack-
yeah,
okay.
these are professional. Normally, what happen? Actually, I will tell you. They
Yeah.
do some social engineering. Sometimes what happen? People they leave the organization. They leave the like. See here. Look here. Oh, interesting information. Just open it. So sometimes what happen? For example, there's unfriendly termination. Unfriendly termination. What is might be you did something. Company fired you. Okay. So they want to take the revenge. People basically the policies are not there. There's no proper process. So when the people are leaving, they can steal the data. They can take the sensitive data, because these people are working the critical roles. Okay, and sometimes attacker pay the people. Attacker deploy the Trojan inside the network, so therefore they are able to get the information. So the purpose is basically to get the information. And recently, in government of Pakistan, one of our department in Pakistan, data is breach of that organization as well, that department. Okay, so it is available on the dark web, and very soon you will see it will be available public, like for the public as well, because hackers, they uh, don't hide the data for more time. So initially, they're asking some money. So if the money is not given, if they don't get their objective, then they will spread the data over the internet. See, if you start browsing this one, so you'll find a lot, but this is old. It was in 2015-16. Data was stolen, data was breached, and but it is published in 2019. So many companies have already taken the action. They have changed their password, they have changed their policies, so therefore this information is no more valid. Okay, but still option available that we can go back. Interesting thing, archive.org, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we can find the some people employee detail. See here another example from search using a Baidu search engine. See here, you'll find the micro, see email IDs here as well. See, this is gathering information about the financial services. There are so many companies are there. They, if you pay them, so they can help you get the financial report of the target company. So Google Finance is also available. Normally, you can see the stock market, the value it's going up, going down. So that is also available. But there are few companies. If you pay them, so basically, they can prepare a report for you, which can help you to see the growth of the company, or the might be company will do the bad business, so they can predict as per the market trend. So footprint through job sites. Yesterday I gave the example. See here, for example, the company is looking for enterprise application engineer. Okay, and see here, experience with the server operators like Windows 2008 and higher Linux 6, IT infra techniques like Active Directory DNS. So we can expect these are technologies used in the organization, right? Might be I can see a company is a finance like it's a bank. Or if it's a bank, it's mean, oh, I can steal some money, I can get some money, I can steal the credit cards. Okay, if it is another organization, might be I can steal the data and I can sell that data to the attackers. See here, look, so it means these technologies are inside the company. So these are the examples for footprinting. Deep and dark web footprinting. So deep web, basically it consists of web pages and content that are hidden and indexed. For example, I'm browsing a website. Okay, so there are a lot of pages, those are still hidden, we cannot see. So deep web basically will help us to see those virtual directories as well. Normally what happens, for example, if I browse a website, what I will do, I will simply make, for example, www.ibm.com. Right, I will simply search for this, but there are so many hidden pages or virtual directories are. I want to search for the virtual directory. What's the virtual directory? A private page. Might be it is for the department, or might be it is for the team, or might be it for the branch office. So we make the virtual directories. So if I want to search for the virtual directories, so I need to do the deep diving, deep dive. So it will basically help me to find the internal pages or hidden pages as well. Okay. Things are like Microsoft, you can find a lot of pages. Dark web or darknet. Dark web basically is a subset of the deep web that enable anyone to navigate anonymously without being traced. So dark web basically where you are not able to see the source of that information, like author of that information. So that is called dark web. So you have heard this terminology many times, dark web, right? So dark web, if you put something so difficult, there's no way that you can trace the actual uh, source, mean actual person who put that data. Similar cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency, you cannot trace, basically multiple parties are there, it's difficult to trace. So similar, same thing is happening in the dark web or dark net, where we can navigate the websites, we can put the information, but the source is anonymous. We don't know that who has put this data. This is Tor. Tor is a basic.
Can you please show us an example of dark web or darknet access?
There are so many blogs are there. For example, if you see the guest 1, guest 2, guest 3, right? If you see the many posting like this. Okay, just 1 minute. Dark web. Okay. So how to access dark web to get unlimited worldwide? See here, these are paid services. You need to log on into the guys. Sorry, I'm not able to show you. Just we need to pay for that. Once we pay for these things, so we are inside the basically that domain where we put the data. We are not able to trace. No one can trace us. This is a policy of that community. Yes, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not able to see the example of dark web right now.
Okay. No problem. Thank you.
Don't mind, but I will try. So just I will make a note, and next time I will try to create an account because okay, dark web. Let me make a note. So in next session I will try to find something for you. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. So here darknet, dark web deep, and Tor is a browser. Okay, Tor normally what happen? It's like browser. We have Google Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer. So Tor is also a browser, but it uses a VPN. So it uses a default VPN. It's mean if we install the Tor, so we are able to browse anything that even a blocked. So because it is using VPN that is freely available. So again, for example, Saudi Telecom or many countries, they have blocked the YouTube, they have blocked the might be Instagram, they have blocked the TikTok or many other websites. So we want to bypass these security policies. So attacker use the Tor browser, and the Tor browser, so these security controls will not able to stop your access. Okay, but again, they will notify, the provider will notify that user ABC or user XYZ using a Tor browser as per the country policy, as per the national security policy. Might be they can take the action. They can call you that why you're using this application, as this application is not authorized to use in this country. Okay, so
I
might be
have a
you can.
question.
Yes, please.
When you use the Tor network, do they know
Okay.
which URL you go, which website you go, or they know that you have went to the Tor network?
They don't know what website you are browsing, but they know only you are using Tor.
Okay, thank you.
They only know that you're using a Tor because all the communication within the Tor that is encrypted, and unfortunately that there's no solution that they can do the encryption or other than if they talk to a Tor browser provider who has provided a Tor browser. They can ask for the keys to crack the basically communication, but actually it is not happening because these type of organization like Tor, Apple, Android, they don't share their secret key with the other organizations. If they start doing these things, anyone can have the access to the public data. They don't share. Therefore, in the organizations, we have a software policy. Software policy basically define what applications are allowed inside the organizations. If you install any other application inside the organizations, so immediately you will get the notification from the organization, and you will see that you need to remove the application or you need to justify. Shodan example, it also a search. It also get we use for searching. Shodan.io, we can browse and we can search so many things using a Shodan. It is a useful tool. Okay, example I've shown like Shodan, you're searching for VoIP, voice over IP, searching for VPN. Competitive intelligence gathering, this is also very useful when the organizations are basically drawing a market comparison. Okay, for example, if you look here, look in your region, you will see there's so many shopping malls are there, so many supermarkets, hypermarkets are there, and you will see that every weekends during weekdays they do the promotions, right? Why they do the promotions? Normally what happen, they do the competitive intelligence gathering. So they have their agents, they have hired the services. These companies are these agents basically looking what is happening in the market, why the company ABC is doing the more sale and why we're not doing the good sale. So what is the reputation of that company, what type of product they're selling, what type of basically plan they're planning for the future, near future, what type of promotion they're preparing, so that they collect all the information, because there's no way that if you don't keep an eye on the competitor and you can do the good business. Because see here, just assume that Apple and Android, two competitors, Huawei and third one. Okay, now if you look, Apple phone might be a lot of features are there, lot of features if they put the price very high, and similar feature if Huawei introduced with the low price. So tell me, for how long people will go with the iPhone? Tell me, if the iPhone price is 10,000 Saudi Riyal, and if with the same feature, with the same functions, and Huawei is in just 3,000 Saudi Riyal. So tell me, how many people will buy the iPhone and how many people will buy the Huawei? So chances are there. I'm not saying there's a people say that if you are the iPhone user, you never go to the Android. But how long you can go with the costly device, like with the so much expensive devices, if you can get the same features or same value in the lower price cost? So that's a basically competitive intelligence gathering. So people, the companies always do. They want to see that how much salaries are paying to the system engineer, how much salaries are paying to the network engineer. Okay, if you want to bring that person to in our business, how much we have to offer that guy. Okay, what is basically the offer, like how much profit margin they're getting. If I'm getting the one thing in $100 from the vendor, why that company is getting in $90 from the vendor? So we can talk to the vendor, you're giving the same thing to that partner in $90 and you're giving to me in $100. So that's basically the benefit of competitive intelligence gathering. So this is very important for the business. So normally we say branding or brand abuse and so many other terminologies are used for the competitive intelligence gathering. It's important for the business, but as individuals we don't care about that. But sometimes companies could ask us, you are the security experts, please check in the market what our competitors are doing in the market. Okay, so we need to analyze, we need to fetch their reputations, we need to see the followers on the social media like YouTube, LinkedIn, how many followers they have. We need to browse their page regularly, what offer they are putting there. Okay, regarding the cost, regarding the technology. So this is called in competitive intelligence gathering. It's a very useful part of the business, and companies spend a lot of money. And here are some companies that are offering their services for the competitive intelligence gathering. Some are paid, some are free. But again, free will give you less information, but paid one with a contract, with a deliverable, you get more information. Okay, see here, other footprinting websites, information gathering using a business profile site, monitoring targets using alerts. You know that Google Giga alerts, social media, whenever the new post is there, new someone comments on uh, your post. If you're following some company website, company social media account, whenever the new thing is posted, you get the notification immediately. So that's basically a technique that we can keep an eye on the websites. So if there's any post, if there's any update, so we can get that information. So we can go with the groups, forum and blogs. We can see what they're posting here using using a news group. News groups we can use, and we can see that what basically happening in that company. So what basically we are looking for as an attacker, what is basically your opinion? So normally what the people do, people maintain the profile. I believe that everyone in our class maintain the profile, right? LinkedIn profile. There are multiple reasons. One, they are looking for better opportunities. Second, they are sharing their achievements, right? Third one might be they're posting some information that could help the other people. So somehow we are managing our profile. Somehow we are browsing the profile on a regular basis. Sometimes we like the comments. Sometimes we post the comments. So that basically as a user we do this thing. But what attackers get from here? Attackers get the contact information, location. So whenever you update the profile, whenever you, so location could be identified. Connect your friends and chat. So attackers get the friends list, friends information. Photos and video you share, we can identify the family members and the interest, what basic things you like. You play the games, join the groups, we can see the interest of that person. Create the event, we can see the activity. So as a attacker, what it will help me? Plan my social engineering, right? Plan the social engineering. I can draft a phishing email, I can do some social engineering and can get good information. Organizations, they put the surveys, promote the product, user sports, recruitment, such kind of things, and attackers get the business strategies, profiles, social engineering, and play technologies, and what type of business it is. So this is information gathering. Yes, friends, any question about this? So there are so many websites are available, so many tools are available that help us to collect the information. So some screenshots are there. See here, burp suit. Friends, I would request you guys. So burp suit, the tool, it's a very powerful tool. It is a professional tool in your real world, like when you're doing the cyber security assessment or assessment, or you're working as an analyst, you'll work a lot with this tool. So therefore try to learn this tool very well. So in many X chapters you will find this tool. Okay, so try to get more information about the burp suit. Okay, guys, so spider web data extractor, this is a tool. These are some screenshots of the different tools. Yes, friend. Let me see if there is something interesting that, except the screenshot of the tools, if there is something interesting I can show you. These are screenshots. So when you do the labs, so you get a similar output. Okay. See here, tracking email communication, that we'll study in the coming chapters. See here, this is about INA. As I told you that INA has basically assigned the IPs as per the region, as per the country. So it is good to have this information with us. So this is an example of who is lookup. See here, smart who is a tool that basically help us to identify this information. The similar information we can get using a netcraft as well. Yesterday we have used netcraft. So these are tools. So you will do the practice. So you will get the output, similar output while you're doing the practice. Yes, friends, any question regarding this, please let me know. Otherwise, I will take a short break, 10 to 15 minutes for the Maghrib prayer. And once I'm done with the prayer, so we'll start the labs. I will show you the couple of labs for the same module, and then we'll move to the next chapter. Any question that you have, please?
No, thank you. Well,
You got some, you got, yes, please.
Just one question about the lab. You said something about Linux and Windows. My laptop is Mac, so does it differ?
No,
for
no,
you?
it will not make an, no, it will not make any problem for you, because uh, you will do the practice in the iLab environment. Okay,
Okay,
in
thank you.
iLab. So for iLab, you need only the internet access. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Doctor, I have a problem with the lab. It has some latency. Can I use my
Okay.
own virtual machine?
Uh, no, you cannot use, or some labs you can use your own virtual machine for some labs, but in the coming chapters it will be challenged, because to practice this lab environment you must have the proper lab setup. Okay, so in the local virtual machine it is not possible for you. Might be some tools you can test, some tools, but mostly you will not able to do it. So I think latency issue, you need to check your internet connection, so it will be okay for you. Let me see if I can provide you my own lab environment. If just check the latency, if it is fine, so you can practice in my environment. But again, it is over the internet, so you will face a problem if there's a problem with the internet in your side. Let's see.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other question, guys? Friends, any other question that you have, please? Okay, so there's a question in the chat. Let me see. Hmm, About XF, just let me see that how to this tool is working. Then we can say this is a footprinting tool. I need to check this tool. Okay, so how much time you need for the Maghreb prayer in Saudi? When it will start? The prayer time?
It's now actually.
Oh, so then we can take. Okay, then we can take 20 minutes break for prayer as well. And after 20 minutes, like now it is 5 p.m. in Saudi Arabia. Like 4 minutes are left, and 6 p.m. in UAE. So we'll start exactly at after 20 minutes. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. So see you after a short break. Yeah, Assalamu alaikum. So I believe that everyone is back. Just confirm to me so we can start the labs.
Yes, we are here.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we'll start the labs for chapter number 2, food printing and reconnaissance. I will just perform a couple of labs, just give you idea. Okay, so then you will do the practice. So after accessing the iLab environment. So once you have the access to iLab environment, like you have seen in the first session, so you
I
will
want to
launch your,
ask,
yes.
is this lab session recorded? Because still I don't have access to the course content and the iLab.
Okay. No, session is not recorded as per I check. So in fact, but in the next coming sessions, I will try to record the session after getting permission, because I will request this council that this is a requirement from the students, because everyone is student, so they want to revise once they are free. So I will
Because
request.
I
But
still don't
regarding
have
your
access, I cannot practice along with the session,
during the
live
week,
session.
as Saturday, Sunday, normally it is off. Okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, these 3 days. So hopefully you will get on Monday. Okay. So I will be
Okay.
available. My email ID is with you. Let me know once you get the access, so I can give the overview and I can assist you that how to do these things. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to do food printing through search engines that many things I have showed to you during the theory. So we have used advanced Google search. We have used, I have showed you the video search as well. So we're going to do the similar things, but in the iLab environment. So you will get the idea that how to work with the iLab environment as well. See here, once your lab is launched, so you will find here instructions and resource. If you click on resources, so you'll find operating systems. Okay, see Windows 10, Parrot, Windows Server 2019, 2016, Ubuntu and Android. So instructions, basically what you are going to do, step by step guide is there. So this is a lab scenario. As a professional ethical hacker or pen tester, your first step is to gather maximum information about the target organization by performing footprinting using search engines. So you can perform advanced image search, reverse image search, okay, advanced video search. So through the effective use of search engine, you can extract critical information about target organizations such as technology platform, employee details, login pages, intranet portals, contact details, and such kind of information. So here we're going to start our first exercise. So here we'll consider EC Council as a target organization, because we are in the learning phase. We don't want to target any other organization, so we use EC Council as target. So if you look, by default Windows 10 machine selected, so it is a Windows 10 machine. If you look here, so this is Windows 10. If you just drag, you click on here, so you will get the username admin, and password is given for your in the instructions. So username admin and password is password. So here it is a capital P A $$ W0RD. Okay, this is a password. So once we are logged in, okay, so you will see this is Windows 10 machine. So once we are logged in, so they say that what is the first step that we have to do. So I would request follow the instructions. So the idea behind following the instruction, you will get the idea, you will understand basically what you're doing. If you don't follow the instructions as a beginner, as a newcomer to the cybersecurity, so might be you will miss a few things. So therefore, just try to read the instructions and then perform. So here they're asking to launch any browser, but in this lab we're going to use Mozilla. So in the real world, I can use Chrome, I can use any other browser, but in the lab environment we use Firefox. I will open the Firefox. Okay, so if it's asking for to make it default, so you can set, okay, say yes. Okay, let me see, it is opening. taking some time. Okay, so they're asking to type Google. So we'll say google.co.uk. Anything that you like, you can type. Before you continue, so it is asking that we must agree because we're opening first time. So therefore, it is asking for agreement. So now in the search, we'll type. See, in title, this is a keyword that we're going to type here. So in the search command, in title and site Google. So how to write here? So we'll say in title. Okay. So what's the keyword written here? Let me open it. What the keyword they're using here? Okay, in title, password site www.ecconsole.org. Yes, friend. Anyone can tell me basically what this query will do? Yes.
Search for any password on the website.
Yes. So search for all the pages, all the like document, whatever things are there that contain the password keyword. Okay. In title, the document title means inside the document content must be password. It could be document, it could be the page, but the website is ecconsole.org. So it's mean that we are targeting only ecconsole.org. So similar thing, if I'm looking for companyabc.com, so I will simply change the company name. Okay, understood? Okay, if we make a search,
Mr. Muhammad,
yes please.
the lab manual, when I looked at mine, it's not like yours. And even the instructions.
Not there.
Mm-mm.
This I think spelling mistake. Let me fix. Okay, just 1 minute. So, and title. So in title password site is the console spelling
Forgot
mistake.
the
Sorry guys. Yes. I'm doing some spelling mistake here. It's a www dot is okay. Let me type again. In title colon password space site colon www.ecconsole.org, right? Okay, we got it. Okay, just let me finish the lab, so we will make you presenter so you can show me your screen so we can see what is the issue. Okay.
Yes, I found it. Thank you.
Okay, you found it. Perfect.
Yes. Mhm.
See here, if I click on any link here, so you will find so these link pages will contain the keyword password. See here. Look, so on each and every page that you have in the result, in the output, you will see that the password will be there. See here, so many other pages, but all these pages here, if I click here, you will find the password keyword in that page as well. See here. Right. If I make a query for any other website, let me go another website. That is our company website. So it's www.mrglobal. See, now I'm focusing on the target. Okay, I'm not doing random. See here, I'm not reboot. So Google wants me to confirm. mrglobaltech.com. So nothing is found. So it's mean the pass page, no page contain any password character. Similar thing we can do for any other page. This is for like specifying the target. Okay. Now I want to search the page like file type equal to PDF. Okay. So type the command console file type PDF, right? So how to do this thing? I'm going to type in now what I'm looking for the PDF document on that website. I will say EC console or then file type colon PDF. So it will show me all the document that contain the PDF. See here, file type is PDF. So wherever you will go, so you will find the PDF document that basically is equal. So see here, this is a PDF document. So it's mean that you make the search on the basis of file type as well. For example, you're looking for some book. Okay, it is like you're searching for your courseware book or some articles that is a PDF. So you can make your search like file type colon PDF. Then if you know that it could be found on this website, so you can put the website name before your search. So this is another example. See here, it's a very big document of 385 pages that contain a lot of information. So this is searching something with the file type. So you can set the file type, might be JPG, file type, zip, MP3, anything that you like, you can search. Okay, so big document is there. Now we can use cache, all in URL, and title. So these are the basic operators that stick the result into the page containing all the query terminals. So we can basically restrict our search to a specific area. Okay, so these are some more queries that you can. Now gather information from the video search. Yes, friend. Anyone can give an idea that how to search for the company videos? In YouTube, what we do, if I want to search for a specific video, for example, I love football, what I will do, I want to search for the football related videos. So just let's search, we make the football, right? If I'm looking for a football match between Brazil and Argentina, so in a search, I just put Brazil versus Argentina football match. So I can get that first. So similar tricks we can use here, like in the YouTube, we can put like EC console only, see here. Or YouTube. Okay, if I search here EC console, again we need to sign in, or we don't want to sign in. Okay, again we need to agree. See here, if I just write EC console, I can find videos like EC console. See here, right? So if I searching for my own company, that MRGT infra, so MRGT infra, so you will find, see here, this is our company. So okay, I would request you guys just subscribe our channel. Okay, so just some marketing stuff. So like, this is a method to search in the YouTube. I hope that you people are using YouTube a lot and you search your required videos, interested videos. So then see here, we have the filter option as well. We can see duration, long, short, videos, channel, playlist, movie. So that's basically about YouTube video searching for a specific company. Okay, so then after video link copies once, okay, we can open. So after video link is copied, open new tab, Firefox, place your cursor, no need, okay, it's a similar. So we want to extract the metadata, so select the video of your choice, right click and copy the link location. Okay, let me show. For example, if I right click on my video that I like, open the link location and just like copy. Okay, it just will copy link location and we'll paste here in the second browser. Where is the T is given here? Nothing. Where is the T? Where is the T button in the browser? Someone can check that T button.
No, it means a new tab in the same window. So you already did it?
Yes, I already did. So we know it's, but then why they have put this video citizen evidence?
No, T is for when you click the T, it will copy the URL.
So it is already we have done, right? It already we have done.
Yes, we have done.
Yes, okay. So we have already done. So we can paste here and we can just watch that video only. Extract the metadata, so your search field and paste so YouTube and search field paste the copied YouTube video. Okay, already we have done. Now it is something we are missing here, right? We are missing something here. So click HTTP citizen evidence. Okay, let me go to this website citizen evidence. Let me copy this URL. I think they're asking for this thing. Okay, because we want to know the more about that one. So https://citizen evidence dot usa.org. So I'm missing in the URL something. Citizen spelling are okay. Citizen.
AMNES.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So we will continue. Why it is not loading? The slash we are missing. Where the slash at the end? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Secure connections failed. Why it is HTTPS. Let me go with HTTP only. No, so learn more. It must load without any challenge, or there must be something that we can accept it. Yes. Try again, is there? No, there must be something that we can accept. Okay, but anyhow, I see this URL basically if you put the your URL there, YouTube, so it can give you the information about that YouTube.
Mr. Ramzan, you can do one thing. Just click on the address bar in the browser. Please
Okay.
click. And then just
Right
click on the T. No, nothing else. Just click on the T here in the instruction.
Where it okay, so
There instructions.
it will copy the URL, I believe, right?
Yes, it will automatically.
It will
Okay, now you
automatically.
can press enter.
Thank you very much. So this is the method to copy, right? But unfortunately, this URL is not working here. So table of content. No, it is not working here.
Then there may be some problem with your machine or your lab because it's working on my computer.
Okay. Okay. Basically, once you open this one, so if you just paste the video here, the link we have copied, so you will find the information about the video ID, upload date and time, all this information that you can find. Even this information we can find even here. If you look for for example, for the video, so you can, if you just click watch the video, you can find the detail like it was uploaded in October 19. Okay, 1014 views are there. So here you can get some information as well. If you just filter it, I think that you can find some more information. So this is a ministry or US basic USA.org. It will help us to identify about the source, when it was uploaded, who has uploaded this video. All this information we can find here, right? Okay. So you can use other video search in just such as Google videos. We can do the similar thing. Okay. Yes. Yes, please.
So YouTube data viewer just helps to post the video and this stuff.
Yes, basically, I will tell you objective of information. As I told you, information gathering is something that we want to collect to prepare the report. Basically, what we can see about the organization. Okay. So nowadays, you know that almost all the organizations or people, they have the YouTube channel. So whatever the videos they make, they put over the YouTube, like about the products demos, about the webinars, about the meetings, okay, about the latest product, they make the short video. So it is better to search for the videos as well. So you can see what are the videos that company has uploaded over the internet. and you can find some information inside those videos. So that is basically information gathering. So YouTube is only for the videos, so you can see the couple of things. One, the company official do YouTube channel. What is the official company YouTube channel is there? You want to get the alerts from that channel, you can subscribe it. Second, you can see what type of products they are launching, okay, how the videos are made. This is second thing. Third thing, so basically who is leading that project. Normally what happen, people they like this guy, uh, you can see, okay, so this guy Jay BBC, that's a president and CEO of EC Council is presenting, so we can see the key player who is presenting those videos, okay, and when it was uploaded and from which ID the video is uploaded. So that's the basically basic information about the companies that is publicly available. So this is passive information gathering. Okay. Yes.
I thought it is already viewed in the YouTube. So on YouTube, I can see who posted and who and how many people saw it and stuff.
You can see that popularity of that organization, that if a company has a more followers, more subscribers, right, more viewers, it means, so you can you can see that why the people are watching their videos more instead of, for example, me and AC Council were the competitors of each other, but I noticed that the video of AC Council are getting more popularity, mine are getting less popularity, so I can search their videos, I can see how they're preparing, what method they're using, what basically products or marketing strategy they're planning. So
Okay.
we can,
Thank you.
okay, these are different, basically objective could be different, so we want to see that what's going on. Okay, so here we have about the FTP. Okay, so let me make a search for FTP here. Let me thanks for this interesting shortcut. Okay, so now we are going to make a search for FTP again. Why its connection is failed? So search
I think the
ftp.net.
problem with this is the time, the machine time. Check it.
Machine time, there's an issue. No. Let me see. Let me talk to. I don't need. So it is search ftps.net, right? So I'm going to make a search here. Okay, https search ftps.net, right? Okay, so this is basically FTP indexer. So let me show which website they're looking for. So I don't need to worry, because there, as I told you, there are few labs that you can do in your personal machine as well, like food printing labs are using Google search engine, using YouTube, using such kind of website. So you don't need to rely only on the iLabs. So you can do in the local machine as well. In your VM also you can. So in the search bar, type Microsoft and click search. Okay, I'm going to put Microsoft, just an example. So it is again focus based, mean you're talking a specific. Okay, so we'll make it search. Look here, this is FTP related. Look, see, this is these are FTP path. So where you can find the different information. See here, Microsoft pub, Microsoft spellings are fine. Okay, see here. So all over the internet, where is FTP, and it has a Microsoft keyword, you are getting that information. See here, you can download these softwares, you can search for more, and I'm going to do one interesting thing for you. See here, I don't want to download this update. These are the updates, okay, but I want to search for the more updates. See here, so what I can do, I can remove the PHP Microsoft tolerant PHP parser. I'm going to delete it. See here, I can do some indexing as well, or even packages I can say. Okay, let me move the packages keyword. So we can try such kind of techniques as we can see the entire information. If there's a weakness, authentication is not done, so we can do in this way. So not working. So it's mean that we have to go this proper with the proper authentication. But anyhow, so you can see that with the just FTP search, you can search for the packages. You can search for the FTP. Basically, it is not for the package, it is about the FTP. So all the FTP server that contain the Microsoft related information, Microsoft related files, so you will get the list of those. See, you will get the search result with the detail of the FTP in the target organization as shown in the screenshot. You know that Microsoft released the patches for the different products. So these patches, these updates are basically over the FTP. There's another search engine that's called global file search. So global file search also you can use for the FTP search, freeware web FTP file search. So search the information about IoT. Yes, friends, what is IoT? Can you tell me what is IoT? Anyone?
Internet of Things.
Okay, any example of internet on? This is called internet on things or internet of everything. Yeah. So it is called internet of things or internet of everything. So you can use the multiple terminology. Okay. Yes. So please tell me any example of IoT.
Smart home, all the devices in smart home.
Yes, smart home, all the devices, electricity like tubes, bulb, our
TV.
CCTVs, like our kitchen appliances, right? Even doors, barriers. So all these are basically IP enabled. IP enabled means these devices basically we can control using the IP address. If we're not we left the home and then suddenly we memorize, oh, we remember that I did not switch off the lights. No issue. You have the mobile phone with you, internet connectivity, access your home appliances, turn off the lights from there. So that is basically IoT. So it is called internet on thing or internet of everything. So both terminologies are acceptable. Okay. So if you want to search for IoT devices, so Shodan.io is available. That will have, for example, in the search type Amazon and press enter. So you will obtain a search result with the detail of all the available IoT devices. See here. So I'm going to put Shodan data okay, here on my physical machine. Already we have done it. Sorry guys. I always do the spelling mistake with the Shodan. It's A not O. I always use O. Okay. See here, if I just put, for example, Amazon, okay, and you will see the result of Amazon. So all the Amazon's devices you will see in the list. Mean the company Amazon, if Amazon is using any device which has the IP address, okay, which has the IP address, you will get that details. If you look here, number of devices we got, it is 422,642 devices, right? So number of devices used by the Amazon, 422,642 devices, right? See here, how many devices? A lot. If I want to search for a company or any other company, so IoT mean that any device which has the internet connectivity, which has an IP address and it is accessible from outside. It could be CCTV camera, it could be home appliance, it could be vehicle, or it could be any other device. So see here the list. A similar search you can do for Microsoft, you can do for your own organization like STC. For example, if I say stc.gov, I'm not sure for the government sector it will work or not, but we can try. No, it is not
it's
working.
.com, not government. .com.
Okay. stc.com. Okay, sorry. Thank you very much. I think that it is government sector. There will be
.com,
gov.
.sa.
Yes. Okay. .sa. Thank you. See here. No. .sa is not.
.com, .sa.
.sa. Right. Okay. Let's see. Yes, it is few devices. So only 19 devices are found with the IP. Arabian Internet and Communication Services Co Limited, right? This is, and you can see, you can find there are 19 devices. Those are published over the internet of Saudi Telecom. See here. So you can see it is in Riyadh. And what they're using common name is DigiCert SHA-2 Secure. They're using basically SHA-2 version 2. Okay, from where they have taken a certificate? They have taken a SS certificate from the DigiCert. And common name they're using iserv.st.com.sa, and it's Saudi Telecom. And supported SSL version 1, TLS v1, v2 and v1.2. See here. So this device is moved permanently. So this way, look here. So you're getting good information, right? So this is information gathering. If so, you can make a search for any organization. See, there are two type of search. One, random. Random mean you have an objective in your mind. You are looking for this information, but target is not clear for you. So target could be any organization. Might be while you are searching, you will decide, oh, this is my target. So this is random search. You can put only, for example, VPN, IoT, SSL. So such kind of things you can put. But if you know your target is organization ABC, then use their name. If you are working for any company, so definitely your job is to identify the gaps, collect the information. So definitely you'll work for your own company. You'll put your own company name. Right here, I'm at globaltech.com. Might be you will see a couple of devices here. No device available. Yes,
Mr.
sorry.
Mohammed, when
Yes.
you searched, you got 19 devices, right?
Yes.
19 devices of what? I couldn't understand that.
It could be, see, 19 devices. It could be that see, it could be any device which Saudi Telecom has published over the internet. Okay. So then you need to explore more. For example, we did stc.com.sa. We did it. Okay, we found the 19 devices. Now to know these 19 devices, so here is some information for you. Look here. This is using, it is basically Apache base. Okay, the IP address is given 212. See here, 212.118.131.78. You can browse this IP. You can browse this IP and you can check what type of device it is. Okay, this is not good, but I'm going to simply show you. Or in the chapter you will study that what we can do with this IP. Okay, this is Apache. So I'm going to make a search for that IP and might be able to get some information. Okay, so again, see here, this is not secure internet connection. If I continue, you will find something. Look here, it's mean the connection is established, right? Yes, friend, you can see it's mean the device is live. There is some information, but if I continue, if I go to advanced, and then if I confirm this one, it's mean this is not secure. If I confirm, I will get the next page of this device. Okay, see here. So this is the use whatever that is blocked. Okay, it's blocked. It's mean they have the proper security control. If someone tried to access with the IP, so their firewalls are routing the traffic to the their official website. Okay.
Thank you.
This is the method that, see, location is also given, so simply you can copy and you can browse it. And in the scanning chapter you will study, you can do the scan of IP, so it will give you more information. Might be other than Apache, other than HTTP, there's a FTP port open, Telnet, SSH port is open. So this is information gathering. See here, similar thing for here, the IP address is given 84.235.126. You can try this IP. Okay, so this is Jeddah viprion2.stc.com. This is the URL name. This is for Jeddah office they're using. See here, this is resolver name. Okay. Now what type of these devices? You need to do the scanning. In the scanning, you will get more information. Okay, I'm going to give you more information. See here. This one about this IP. What I'm getting, it's a Jabber client. So you know Jabber is a basically Cisco application we use for calling, right? I'm 100% sure if you check with the Saudi Telecom, so internally they're using Jabber application Cisco solution for the calls. You can check with someone. So this is information gathering, right? See here, Jabber. If you see Cisco's Jabber is basically an application which Cisco will use as the IP phone. Okay, Cisco Jabber. This is an application that we use as a IP phone. You can see, right? So it's mean the employee of Saudi Telecom, so they have installed the Jabber application on their mobile phones. Whenever they want to call, so they don't use a normal mobile device. They use, for example, they want to talk to their
Doctor, the sound is gone.
Yeah, we cannot hear you.
Sir, we can't hear you.
I message him. He cannot hear us as well.
Could someone confirm to me that I'm audible?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
I don't know what happened at that time. Okay, let me ask Anil to make me presenter. Okay, now I think Maghrib prayer time for in Saudi, right? Someone told me
Yes.
that Maghrib time. Okay.
Yes.
You can go for prayer 5 minutes. I will be here. So meanwhile Anil will make me presenter. Okay. So if you want, just mute your mic. You can go for prayer and come back.
Okay.
So meanwhile, let me fix the issue with Anil. Anil, please make me presenter. So it
Okay,
is
thank
only
you.
one time. Okay, so okay, I was talking about the jobber application. You see here, so like when we did the search in the Shodan regarding STC, you can see I found something interesting. What is that? Look here, jobber client, right? So I can assume that I think that this is their voice gateway. So voice gateway, why I'm basically assuming or predicting that the voice gateway because Jabber is a Cisco application that working as a IP phone. You know that IP phones we have like Skype. If we install the Skype on the mobile phone, so there's a paid feature is there, so we can make telephone calls using a Skype, right? So similar thing, Jabber is a basically an application from the Cisco that mostly organizations use for their own communication. Like if I'm working from home and I need to make a business call, so what I will do, I will not make the call from my mobile phone, from my local SIM. What I will do, I have company Jabber application installed on my phone. I will dial the number from the Jabber, then it will go to the voice gateway. From there, my call will be routed to my destination. So if you start studying, reading it, you will find the very interesting information. Okay, and this information that can help you to plan your attack, plan your report, or you can build a very good report for the management to show you to show something to the organization. Yes, friends, got the idea about it? Any question, any doubt? Is it okay? Okay, so there are few more labs that you need to do it by yourself. So once you get some free time, so I would request everyone follow this one. See, perform food printing through web service. So just don't miss. These are the exercises that you can do on your local machine as well. So it is not required that you must access iLab environment, then you can do. So these things like Netcraft, you can browse on your local PC. Okay, and you can prepare the report. But friends, don't miss these labs. Please perform these labs. These are very useful. So you got the idea about iLab environment, how to use it, how to perform the labs, friends. Please acknowledge yes, okay. So you understood the food printing and reconnaissance concept. concept of footprinting?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's all about collecting information. Collect the information the maximum that you can. Then on the base of that, we'll do the scanning. That is the next chapter that I'm going to show you. First, I'll explain what is scanning. Then I will show you a couple of labs of scanning, and you will see it's more interesting information. Okay. So I'm going to close this lab because I don't want to continue. Okay, so couple of minutes only for questions. Please go ahead and ask the question regarding a footprinting and reconnaissance. No question? Okay, scanning. What is scanning? Yes, dear, please. I'm talking about the footprinting, the labs. There are a couple of labs. You must do it. You must do it. Okay, must complete the labs. Don't skip.
Dr. Muhammad,
Yes.
we know what is the footprinting, but what does it mean to reconnaissance?
It basically, look, reconnaissance is you can say reconnaissance. We say information. Sorry.
Is it a deep information gathering, you mean?
You can say that deep or detailed information gathering. You can say.
Okay, so both have the same meaning, but one in depth and the other
Yes.
one. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay. So regarding the iLab environment, there's a question that invalid request is valid like me. So opening after we save it, while the lab is not opening after we save it. That I need to check better if you could or take the screenshots before you save it. Take the screenshot of the status, and then after saving, if you resume the lab and it open, it giving the invalid, might be session is timeout. Your authentication session is gone. Okay, so you need to log on again. Might be. Otherwise, if you face a challenge, so you can write to the technical support team so they can work on this thing. Because if you face any challenge while accessing the lab, so please talk to the chat immediately. If there's any challenge here, as I told you, chat options available. So these people will help you immediately. 24/7 this chat is available.
Doctor, do we need to take a screenshot of the lab?
No. This is only if you're facing any problem. Okay, if you're facing any problem, then take the screenshot because you need to tell the technical support what error you are facing.
Okay, good.
Okay, right? ठीक है? Yes, yeah. So someone said ठीक है. Okay. So scanning. Any idea about scanning? What is scanning? Why we need it? Yes, friends. Anyone is willing to answer. What is scanning? Okay, what information are we expecting from the scanning?
To recognize open ports and services.
Perfect.
To examine?
Perfect. Yes, perfect. Right. Okay. Any other opinion? Any other input? Okay, perfect, Habiba. Perfect. Now see here, just screen is open. You can see we have found multiple IP addresses, right? 212.118. We can get some basic information what is running on that. Okay. If I scroll down, multiple IP addresses are there. It means these IPs are reachable. Reachable means these IPs are accessible from outside. But now I want to know what is running. Here I assume that there's this voice, this could be a voice gateway. right? Because it seems that Jobber application, Jobber server is installed, streaming server is installed. Okay, I'm assuming, but I want to confirm what I can do. I will do the scanning. Scanning will help me to identify what services are running there, what ports are open, what operating system is there. So all these things I can get with scanning. If I know that this is Microsoft Windows Server and port, for example, 111 is open, so what I can do, I can look for the vulnerability of Microsoft Windows and try to gain the access, try to crack the password. So these are things that we discuss in this chapter and see that how it works. Okay, so let's move. Okay, overview of network scanning. Basically it's about scanning the network to make sure that systems are reachable. The multiple objectives. So one, if you are a system engineer, you are network engineer, you want to see that system is up or not, system reachable or not, so you do the scanning of the network. Sometimes people, okay, what the Habiba, I think that this is because of timeout. If you're getting this error again and again, request you to send an email or talk to the technical support, so they will help you immediately. Okay, so they can check, might be they require some more information, but talk to the technical support. In the SPN portal, here in the bottom right side, bottom corner, you'll find chat with us. So just use this option and talk to them. So inshallah they will help you. If still you face an app problem, so then I can work with you. I can access your PC sometime and I can see why you are getting this issue. Okay, so we use this thing for both administration purpose as well. We want to see the live system is up or not. Sometimes what happen, it is required to identify number of devices attached to our network, especially when when we implement our network and designing is not done properly. We use the ports randomly and we are not aware of that how many devices are attached to our network. In a poor designing, it is happening. Even the metros or in the big organization, it is happening where the 1,000 devices are there, and system and engineers, network engineers, these people, they don't properly plan such kind of things. So purpose, identify the live IP addresses, open ports, and the services. So in port scanning, in the scanning, TCP is very, very important. Okay, I'm 100% sure that during your graduation program or master degree, you have studied OSA reference model, 7 layers of communication. That application, presentation, session layer, transport, network layer, then data link layer, and physical layer. And the same time, you have studied the TCP protocol stack that has 4 layers: application, transport, internet, and access layer. Right? On the transport layer, there are 2 communication protocol. One is TCP, second is UDP. What is the difference between TCP and UDP? Anyone? Anyone can answer the difference between TCP and UDP?
Yes,
Wired and wireless.
One is wired. No, it is not.
One is
TCP,
dedicated and one is not.
excuse me.
yes.
Yeah, UDP is unpredictable, so we can send a packet to other source without handshake and without error corrections. Okay.
Exactly.
TCP,
This is right. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
TCP, no, there is a handshake and can apply SSL as well on it, and you can see the error correction by sending any dropping packet again.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. This is the best answer. The reason about TCP, UDP is not about the wired and wireless communication. Wired and wireless communication both have the similar protocol. Okay, it is not about dedication, because dedication, when we say dedicated or sorry, not dedication, dedicated means that resources are allocated for this activity. So these are the things that we use in the communication links, like bandwidth. In the bandwidth, we dedicate a specific amount of bandwidth for the one application. Okay, so TCP and UDP, the best answer I got, that UDP is a connection-less protocol. Connection-less means we don't care about that, about the connection establishment. Yes, exactly. Yes, Shama, thank you very much. So it is a connectionless. For the connectionless mean handshaking is not happening, authentication is not happening. So for example, before we send the data, we don't confirm that the person is there or not, receiver is available or not, receiver is up or not. We send, if data delivered or not delivered, we don't have any clue, we don't have any idea. So unless the receiver inform us, yes, I received it or I didn't receive it. But in the TCP, it is a connection oriented. Before the actual communication start, there's a three-way handshaking. Source established. After that, we start sending data communication. So UDP, there's no error detection mechanism. If there is any error, we cannot identify because there's no mechanism, there's no uh, sequence number, there's no acknowledgement number. But in TCP case, it is there. If we lost the packet, we get the acknowledgement, we get the idea, we got the acknowledgement packet is received or not. If there's any error, we got the acknowledgement and we can do the correction. So TCP is a more reliable, UDP is not reliable. Yes, exactly. So UDP does not establish a connection before sending data. Perfect. Okay, so when we're talking about TCP, handshaking, acknowledgement, sequence number, order delivery, 100% delivery, in that case, TCP is using the multiple flags. Flags are basically, these are indicator that tells us what type of segment it is. So if you look at the TCP header, that in the scanning, in the sniffing chapter, you will work to identify type of traffic or using the TCP flag. But here we must understand the flag, TCP flags. So TCP uses 6 different flags, okay? Urgent, fin, reset, push, acknowledge, and sync. So when a device want to initiate a connection, so device send the synchronize sync flag. Sync means it's a new connection. We want to open a connection. Then acknowledgement is basically we received the last message. The last message that sent by the other user, we have received it. So this is acknowledgement of that. And push is basically like FIFO, first in first out concept. So pushing the data. For example, we want to send some data, but what is happening, data is basically in the queue. There's a more buffer is there. So this is not good for the communication. So some data need the priority. We need to clear the existing communication. We start pushing the data so that the receiver will start processing data faster. So it will see that, oh, that I have received a flag with a push flag. I have received a message with a push flag, so I need to process as soon as possible. Urgent, it's like priority, urgency. So if something has urgent, it means priority is given to that segment. Reset, it's mean restart the connection. If there is some delay, some communication delays, there some issues are there. Sometimes sender or receiver, they can request to reset the connection. And fin is finish, mean gracefully shut down the connection. If there's no more data available and we want to close the session gracefully, like for example, at 8:30 or after 1 hour, we'll close the session. There are two ways I can close the connection. One, without telling to you, I can leave the meeting. This is not a good practice. This is not a graceful shutdown. Graceful shutdown, I can tell everyone, guys, I'm going to leave the meeting. Session time is over. So this is called graceful shutdown. So finish is basically when two parties has completed the communication, data is sent, data is received. Now there's no more communication required. So they want to close the connection. So they send finish to close the connection. So it means session is closed. If you want to communicate again, you need to establish another connection to communicate again. So why these flags are important in the scanning? It plays very, very important role. Like when we are working in cyber security, especially in the monitoring side, in security operations center, so you will observe a lot of attacks, a lot of activities using only one small flag, one small of the TCP. This is not to gain the access. So attackers using these flags to identify ports are open or not, what services are running. So here is the flow of three-way handshaking. See here, like Bill and Sheila, they want to talk to each other. What will happen? First, three-way handshaking. So once the three-way handshaking is completed, after that, the communication will start. See here, sending the sync message with the sequence number 10. Then there's a sync plus acknowledgement. Sync, I receive your message. Okay, sorry, acknowledgement, I receive your message. Sync, here is my communication message. I want to open the port 2. I want to open the communication 2. And this is the acknowledgement number that I receive your last message, which has sequence number 10. So therefore acknowledgement is number line. So acknowledgement is always sequence number plus 1. That's the acknowledgement. So this is making sure that that message number is received. Okay, this is a three-way handshaking for the TCP, but in UDP case there is no such kind of communication. So there are so many scanning tools available like Nmap. You can see the example Nmap. Nmap is widely used scanning tools, enterprise level scanning tool, and we use it simply. Attacker put the IP address here, attacker put the IP range, they scan the IPs. I'm not going to scan, I will show you in the lab environment. I will not do this exercise in my live PC because it will be active scanning. Keep in mind, scanning is a basically active attack. Okay. So I will show you some tools, then I will move to the labs. See here, using Nmap or ZenMap, and ZenMap is the graphical version of Nmap. Okay. So don't confuse yourself with the Nmap or ZenMap. It's the same tool, but ZenMap is a graphical and Nmap is command line. See here, we can use a parrot as well. HPing 3 is available that we can use. See here, ICMP scanning. ICMP, you know, ICMP is a ping. So ping basically allow us to identify the target host is open or not. No, normally what happen, we do the ping on by default, we say ping then IP address. But with the HPing, we can ping a specific port only. For example, I want to see port 80 is open or not, I can use -P and port number. So it is basically sending a request only on port 80. If port is open, I will get the reply. If the port is closed, I will get in both cases I will get the reply, so I can get the idea port is open or not. Okay, see here, multiple tools. These are some commands that we use in HPing. HPing is a very powerful tool, especially for scanning and denial of service attack. So I would request whenever you have some free time, so search over the Google and try to read the documentation of HPing. So this is a tool that we use in real life to test the denial of service activities. Okay. So many options are there. So these options you need to practice. You can see so many scanning tools. Metasploit, well-known scanning tool inside the Parrot or inside the Kali Linux. NetScan Tools Pro. So many tools are available for scanning purpose. IP scanner you can install on the mobile phone. Fink, network scanner. Okay, so host discovery. What we can do? We can use rping scan. We can use normal ping. So I will show you some examples here. See here. Nmap. We can use Nmap. With UDP scan as well we can perform. See here, if you want to use a command line Nmap, then this is the command that you will write here. If you look here in the screenshot, you will find the both. If you are doing graphically, simply put the target IP address here. If you want to use in the CLI, then this command that is showing here, you can copy this command and you can put in the command line. See here, I will show you some examples and we'll see the result as well. Okay, see, host is up. I'm going to scan one range just for your testing for testing purpose and see the result. Yes, friends, you got the idea about scanning. What is scanning, friends? It is also at information gathering phase. Yes, friends, please confirm to me. Friends, please confirm that you got the idea about scanning.
Yes, but I have a question.
Yes, please.
Is it possible to know how many devices on a network without being a local member? I mean, being a LAN member.
Okay, no, it is not, because if you're doing the scanning from outside, okay, from the internet, so you can see only the internet enabled devices, okay, where the internet access is allowed. So for this purpose, you need to be inside the network. To scan your entire network, you need to be inside the network. Therefore, when we do the pen testing, so we do internal and external.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes. So these see, there are so many tools available for scanning purpose that we use. So many tools, a lot. See here, other discovery technique, Nmap. So mostly we use Nmap, ZenMap, HPing. So these are mostly used tools. See here, port and service discovery. The same tool we're using, but look again, ZenMap. I will show you some examples. Then I will explain you one slide that is important. Okay, yes, here. This slide is important. This slide, 6 or 7 slides important. So I need to explain to you. No, Nmap, Habiba, Nmap, the scanning is not tracing the traffic, okay? Okay, so that is different. This is basically, you know the IP address of that machine, or you know the target organization, but you want to see what ports are open, what services are running on that machine. So that is basically scanning, okay? Assume that like we have so many IP addresses here, like in shodan.io, we found so many IP addresses. Now I want to see what is running on these IP addresses, what operating system is there, what applications are installed. So that is called scanning. Okay, so let me show you a couple of examples here. So I'm going to perform the first lab. So we will do the host discovery and using R by ICMP and using Nmap, and the range is given target IP 16. Okay, 10.10.6 16, that is Windows 6 2016 server. Yes, Abiba, you got your answer? Abiba, please confirm to
Yes,
me.
thank you.
Okay, so again, Windows 10, I will log in with the password. We use ZenMap and we'll see that what result we're getting. Okay, so there's a tool that is called ZenMap. Yes, it is already installed. Multiple tools are there. So when you will start the job, I'm 100% sure without Nmap tools, without Nmap HPing, you will not able to do your job, because you will get many time requests. Please scan this system, check what ports are open. We have installed these applications. Please check. Is there any unnecessary port open? We need to close it. So you will do this thing a lot. As a security analyst, as a pen tester, as a security engineer, you will do this thing again and again. So therefore, uh, all the exercises given the course, at least one time do it. It is required while you are working. Okay, see here, this nmap, I'm going to target, if I'm using for the live example, I want to target this IP address, this one. So definitely I need to make sure that I'm connected to internet. Okay, so but in the lab environment, I'm not going to do this thing. Yes, it is considered, the still scan is considered as active. Why? Even this is half open, but active, it send the request. Scanning is always active. Okay, scanning is always active. So I'm going to put the IP address of our target host. See here, 10.10.10.60. This is IP address of uh, Windows Server 2016. Now they're asking to put these option like disabled port. If any port is disabled, so we can see the result of that port as well. So I'm going to put SN for disable port minus capital PR. I want to do ARP ping scanning. So what is ARP? I'm going to explain shortly. See here. Okay, so let me do the simple scanning. Might be I'm not able to get the result, more result. Let me do a scanning this one. Okay, see here. Now you can see that I'm getting a result. Okay, I got the result, and result is telling me there are multiple ports open. See here, port 53 is open. It's mean it's a DNS. Port 80 is open. It's mean this is HTTP. Port 88, it's mean this is Kerberos security. 135, it's mean this is SRPC, service remote procedure calls. 139 network. So you can see that. So these ports are open. So we are getting idea. Oh, this is system is up, and it has these many ports open. Right? You can see here. So many ports are open. If I look the ports and ports on the host, I can see the ports only. Look with the service name as well. Yes, friend. So with the service name, you can see the ports. If a topology, so because I just scan only one PC, if I scan the multiple PC, if I scan the range, for example, I want to scan from 1 to okay 20. So you will see that I'll get some more devices here. See, I'm scanning the multiple devices at a time. Okay, let it complete first. Okay, it is completed. See here. Which multiple hosts are like 1, 9, 10, 13, 14. So I'm right on the one. So on the port PC 1, 10.to 10.1, there's only 3 ports open. One is SSH, one is 53, one is 88. It means this is SSH. If I open a command line and put SSH space this IP, it will ask for the username and password. So I can try to crack the username and password. If I go to .9, only 2 ports are there, port 22, port 80. If I go to 10, so many ports. See here, so many ports are open because so many applications are installed. Okay, 13. Okay, nothing. See, 14, only one port. This is a free CIV software. 16, so many ports are open, and this is another website, Good Shopping, and there are so many ports are open. If I go look for topology, now topology is little larger, right? Host details, I can get the information about the host. See here, for example, if I go here, it will tell me the IP address, IPv6 not available. If I go for scan, and I can see some more information. Yes, friend. If I want to detect the operating system as well, what OS is there, so I can use minus capital O. So capital O is basically for operating system identification. So it will identify the OS as well. Okay, let it finish. No, it is not true. But anyhow, this nmap, so you can see that it is showing us multiple ports, what ports are open, so we can identify. See here, fishy host view control, so you can change, you can play with the graphics as well. Yes, friends. So interesting tool. So nmap has a lot of features. There's a script as well that will do a lot of things for you. See here, I just scan the range. Okay, nmap command line tool is also available that we can use. It's a similar command we can write here, or exactly I can copy this command, I can paste in command line. Okay, Angry IP scanner is also available. Angry IP is a very light tool, so let me open Angry IP scanner so we can test one more tool for scanning purpose. So they're saying Angry IP scanner is go to the D drive. Okay, in the D drive there are CH tools. Okay, in the CH tools, they're saying go to the module number 3, scanning network. And the scanning network, there is scanning tools. Here we have IP tools, I believe. No, ping sweep. Mega ping, okay, CH scanning network ping sweep, sorry, not the IP tools. Ping sweep tools. Under the ping sweep tools, we have Angry IP scanner. It's a very light tool, very light, and I'm going to open it. Oh, it's required 32-bit Java. Okay, so it is not there. Let me. Okay, guys. See here, I'm going to close. So if similar, we can put the range of IP address. For example, I want to start from 1 to 20. Similar like we have for Nmap. Just do the scanning and it will scan the range of IP addresses. And look here, even the host name is given to you. See. Scan is completed and look, for 1 is down and 9 is up. This is Ubuntu. This is 10.10 Windows 10. Android. Look here. So you can do some basic scanning using IP range or Angry IP scanner. So these are tools, very useful tools for the practice. So I always recommend, please do the practice of these tools, so you get the more and more information. Okay, so NetScan Tools Pro as well. It is very useful. So I will not show you all the tools, but the objective is same. But the result, the output could be, in some tool there could be more, there could be less, but it is always recommended practice multiple tools, because in the real environment as well, when we do the assessment, we never depend on a single tool. So we always try multiple tools, because we want to make sure that accuracy, the result accuracy is maximum. Because sometimes what happen, tools will not work, might be against the Windows target, might be not work against the Linux targets. Therefore, when we try the multiple tools, so we can get the maximum result. Yes, friends, got the idea about the scanning, the tools? Any question that you have, please don't hesitate, ask to me.
Yeah,
Are you
excuse
okay?
me.
Yes, please.
Yeah, after scanning, how we can connect the port and hack the port, or how we
Next,
can?
chapter
Yeah.
number 4, chapter number 5. Yes.
All right. All right. Okay.
Okay, okay. So just we are face by face. Okay. Step 1,
Right.
step
Right.
2,
Thank
step
you.
3. Okay. Okay.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, guys. So I'll move to the slides. I have shown you a couple of demos. I will move to the slides. So here, this slide is very important to understand basically the behavior of TCP flag. So full and open scan like we did using Nmap. In this case, what happened? Three-way handshake is completed. Okay, but instead of communication, instead of sending the packet, acknowledging back, we're sending reset, because we don't want to send the data. But our objective is only to see ports are open or not. So full connect or full open, basically a host follow a three-way handshaking step. So it's mean it's almost three-way handshaking is completed. In the stealth scan, what happened? It is half open. Half open, like I just call the number. Okay, I might be, I want to talk to someone. I make a call, but unfortunately phone is attended by some other person. I don't want to continue my conversation. Oh, sorry, wrong number. Just I disconnected the call. So still scan, half scan is like that. So you send a request. If port is closed, you will get the reset message. You will see the reset. Like if the port is closed, but if port is open, so you will get sync and acknowledgement. So this is half open, but the same time you will send reset, mean you don't want to continue. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong number. So because you wanted to check port is open or not, so you don't want to connect, you don't want to communicate. So this is half open or stealth scanning. Then there is also TCP multiple flags, as like inverse TCP. Inverse, basically what happened, you set the multiple flags. So how to set the multiple flags? We have the tools like nmap. We can put the multiple flags in single request. Null, push, urgent, fin. If port is open, you will not get any reply. Why? Because last flag is finished. So this target host is assuming, oh, there was a session open and it is asking to close the connection. Therefore, it will not send a reply back if port is open. But if it port is closed, it will say you want me to close the connection. But before that, please open the connection, reset the connection, then I will close it. Why? Port is already closed. So if we don't get any reply, it's mean port is open. If we get the reply, it's mean port is closed. So because we just single hit, come back, port is open or closed, we got the idea. We don't want to send more requests. If we send more requests, what will happen? So monitoring tool will detect, oh, we are receiving a lot of requests from a single source, and the requests are not related to communication. These are related to GCP flags. So it will give the alerts. This is Xmask. Again, multiple flags. Push, urgent, finish. If port is open, there's no reply. If port is closed, then you will get the reset. The similar with the inverse, but there's a null scan, but here we don't have the null scan. Okay, so here Maven scanning, it's a basically a new terminology that is introduced. So fin and acknowledgement, if port is open, there's no response. If port is closed, reset message is there. So see here, you can put capital M. If you go in the previous screenshot, you will see here S will scan, X for Xmas. So similar thing here, if you go back, S for scanning, see here, S for scanning and capital S for the stealth scan. So you can specify the keywords that will basically change the behavior of your request. That will change the behavior of scanning. See here. So multiple scanning types are there that we use. Yes, friends, you understand the concept of scanning? Yes, guys, please confirm to me.
Yes, but I have a question. Like, what is the difference between these different types of scanning? Like the previous slides, as you showed, almost the same, right? When it's open, there is no response, and when it's closed, there is a response. So, what's the difference?
Okay, the difference between this, see here, let me show you. Your question is about these two scanning. Okay, just 1 minute. Like these three, for example, there's a inverse,
Yeah.
right? Port is open, there's no response, right? So if you look here, the difference in nulls. Null is basically that is not a TCP flag at all, right? So it's basically what will happen. So the monitoring tools will not able to detect what type of request it is. They will not able to understand. Okay. So it's basically just you are confusing the target host. Okay.
Okay.
So just you are confusing target host with the multiple flags. That's all, nothing else. Okay. So because purpose is we want that our information should not be logged on the target side. Okay. So sometime what happened, there could be packet filter firewall that is blocking a new connection. Like if you send a sync or you send the push or you send urgent, might be on the base of flag, it will block the request. Okay, there could be packet filter, there could be firewalls. But when there's a null in the beginning, so firewall is not aware of null TCP flag. So most probably the signature will not match, it will allow you. Okay. Yeah, because you got the idea, firewalls
Yeah.
could block your request. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So
Yes.
this is basically objective to bypass. Yes, please.
I have a question about the difference between footprinting and scanning. Can we say scanning is one of the ways that you perform footprinting?
Yes, exactly. So scanning is scanning, footprinting, enumeration. So it is information gathering. This is called reconnaissance. Okay. So reconnaissance is basically on the top. Footprinting, scanning, enumeration. So these are basically different branches of reconnaissance.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Any other question, guys? Yes, friends. So this is for today about the scanning. So I'm expecting that during the week you have the 5 days. 5 days, try to read the remaining slides of scanning. So if there's any questions, I will be there to answer your questions. Okay, there are some couple of tools we use for the drawing the network topology as well. Okay, see for example, okay, see here there are few tools that we use to draw the network topology that I'm expecting you people will try, like network topology, solar wind. Okay, this is all scanning, all are scanning. So try to go through the remaining slides of this unit. There will be 6-7 slides, or the screenshots or tool names, and let me know if there's any questions. And please perform the labs for the chapter number 2, chapter number 3, because these are very important if you want to start your cybersecurity career. Because in the interview, when you have all this information with you, you will be more confident. Okay, if they ask for the some tools, you understand basically what is the purpose of nmap, what is the purpose of scanning, what output you can get from the scanning, what output you can get from the social media. So if you do the practice, then you will able to answer. If you don't do the practice, then how you will answer the questions, right? So please don't miss your labs.